Welcome back. We are discussing police sensitization. Jitli, now if I come to you, do you think लगता है कि training help करेगी to a large extent police वाले दे सोच बदलने ली?
If you're limiting the point to whether what he said was right or what he said was wrong, I think we have to.
That's just an example. It was just so huge in front of us, and we were all so shocked.
Yeah, of course, it's a pointer towards something much larger, of course. Keeping that on the side, I think the police does a lot of programs, and I agree with sir when he says that there is a sensitization, social sensitization does happen, but also they're also a part of society per se. They also have wives, they also have children, they have daughters. So the sensitization should, again coming back to the same point, that should begin at home. What they see when their own daughter is going to school. To be able to say such a thing is pointing towards a deeper rot than just a mere sensitization program or a training. What do you call that the person was not trained enough to how to handle himself in front of the media.
That's exactly उत्थे गल पहुंच रही है. एक पासे ऐसे डाउरी to a large extent acceptable हैगी है. तो अपा चाइल्ड मैरिजेस हुन भी एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं. जब लॉ कह रहा है कि नहीं जी वो गुनाह है, सो वो फर्क तो लॉ तो मॉडर्न लॉ साडे राइट्स लिए बने हुए ने.
असली प्रॉब्लम है कि असी लोग, साधारण लोग, आम लोग, असी रिएक्ट क्यों नहीं करते? ट्रेनिंग हुण असी एसपी नूं ते डीआईजी नूं ट्रेन करांगे कि तू किस तरह बोलना? मेरा ख्याल है ये पॉसिबल शायद नहीं होएगा. तुसी शुरू च गल आखी सी कि जे किसी साधारण कांस्टेबल ने गल कही हुंदी ते शायद समझ आ जाती. उन्होंने तो ट्रेन किया जा सकता. वो जिहड़ी लिमिटेड ट्रेनिंग है, पहली गल तो इन्हां बेचारे को टाइम ही है नहीं. इन्हां कोल तो ड्यूटी जिहड़ी है वो डबल ता ड्यूटी दे रहे हैं. ट्रेनिंग किहड़े वेले देनी है? मसला बहुत वड्डा है. अज जे गंदे गीतां दे विरुद्ध थोड़ी जी आवाज उठी है तो ठल पई है. वो भी फील्ड दे विच लोकां ने रल के आवाज चुकी है कि असीं इस गंद नूं इस तों वध बर्दाश्त नहीं करांगे. मसला साडी बर्दाश्त की शक्ति का भी है. वो इन्नी ज्यादा बढ़ चुकी है, सोसाइटी इसनूं एक्सेप्ट करी जा रही है. मैं समझदा कि उस एसपी नालों या उस डीआईजी नालों ज्यादा बड़े दोषी वो मिनिस्टर ने जिन्होंने सिर्फ ट्रांसफर की है. ट्रेनिंग उन्होंने कौन देगा? उन्होंने एक्शन की लिता है. ट्रेनिंग एक पार्ट हो सकता चीज़ों सॉल्व करने का, लेकिन वो सारी जड़ा समस्या का क्वांटम है उसनूं एड्रैस नहीं करता.
चांसेस आर कि जिहड़े लोगों ने ट्रांसफर की है, दे आल्सो बिलीव दैट ही वाज राइट. There are many people जो इंटरनली यही सोचते हैं कि जिन्हें जो इन्हें क्या बिल्कुल ठीक है.
Not chances. I am convinced that they believe so.
Yeah. So what are we trying to sort out? The point is that जो अंदर ही तुम्हारी thinking ही इन्हें गिर चुकी है, या तुम सोचते हो कि a woman has to be killed in case she does something wrong. If this is the way you are thinking, then no training, no amount of sensitization can actually help.
Meena, what would you have to?
To my mind, yes, we have to start with sensitization program, but these programs should not only for the juniors. This should be meant for the seniors also.
नहीं, पर असी सिर्फ पुलिस नूं ही दोषी समझांगे एक पासे कि पूरी समाज दी सोच ही पहला बदली जाए तां किते असी अगे वधिए.
दोनों तरह ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾਲੀ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਕਿ सोसाइटीज प्रिवेल कर रहे हैं. सोसाइटीज प्रिवेल कर रहे, but they are not in position. They are just, they can kill their daughters, but they are not giving these kind of statement. The person who is responsible, who is having very high kind of post, and that person is giving this statement. So उस तो ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ उम्मीद करांगे? इस करके टू माई माइंड सेंसिटाइजेशन प्रोग्राम्स होने चाहिए हैं. ट्रेनिंग एंड सेंसिटाइजेशन टू माई माइंड दीज आर टू डिफरेंट थिंग्स. ट्रेनिंग के थ्रू तो ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਸਿਖਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ अपनी फीलिंग ਨੂੰ छिपा के I mean, but तुसी की स्टेटमेंट देनी है. So that is training.
No, this is unacceptable कि just because somebody कोई अपने जेड़े लोग सुन रहे ने या सोसाइटी है वो अपनी डॉटर्स ਨੂੰ मार सकती है, पर जेड़े बंदे दे कोई रिस्पांसिबिलिटी है या ओदे फीते लगे हुए ने तो वो कह नहीं सकता है. मतलब जेड़े मार रहे हो we cannot say कि जेड़े मार रहे हो तो ठीक है, पर लेकिन बोल क्यों रहे?
पुलिस पॉलिटिशियन ते पब्लिक फिगर जेड़े ने जिस तरह के मॉडल्स ने, देखो एक किसी स्टेट का डीजीपी जो ईव टीजिंग करेगा ना तो सारी स्टेट जी उसनूं अधिकार मिल जाए.
देयर इज नो डाउट कि उन्होंने रिस्पांसिबिलिटी ज्यादा हैगी है, बट देन द पॉइंट आल्सो इज कि ऑनर किलिंग्स ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਹਰਿਆਣਾ ਚ ऑनर किलिंग ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੇ ਪੋਲੀਟੀਸ਼ੀਅਨ, ਸਾਡੇ even the police, they condone the entire thing. The criminals are not caught. Even if you go to visit thanas, you realize that within the thana the people are told कि ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫਿਕਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, nothing will happen to you. If you are of a particular caste and if the CM is of a particular caste and you are involved in an honor killing, nothing will happen to you.
This is absolutely right. Bar the police is always covering the person who's committing a crime. For us it's a crime. You go kill your daughter, they're told that कोई गल नहीं, तुसी फिक्र ना करो, गल ना करियो. you know, these issues are very much, they're all hand in glove. So does one see that there will actually be a law in place?
No, I agree with you when what she is saying, that you know, everybody gangs up together.
Of course.
And the police everything then becomes caste oriented or village oriented or community oriented, and then effort is made to cover up the whole thing and say, all right, let a few days go by and things will come back to normal.
Let the media pressure be off.
Now what like Atambir Singh ji said, that look, we have to you know, sort of raise a voice, and I'm so glad that you have picked up this topic, and the media has sort of highlighted this. As a result of which there will be surely there will be a debate in various places that look, this was wrong and this was this shouldn't have been done. So we all need to you know, get together and sort of fight this malaise. Otherwise,
you know, in the uniform, when the cop is wearing that uniform, he has that responsibility with it. But more than that, he feels he has the right over everybody. You know, he has the right to stop your car, to check your license, without realizing that, okay, the other person, the sensitivity is not there. The other person could be in an emergency and running to a hospital, might be coming from a background where he is in a rush. He's just been asked, the cop is there because there he is like a, you know, God standing, and you have to just stop.
Yes,
If school children outside have bunked school, they are out at the lake enjoying themselves, the cop is again there to tell them, I'll call your parents.
You see this
One day the child turns around and says, call my parents. Then what does he do? I really wonder.
No, this is a debate which has been going on for a very long time, whether the police should be feared or whether they should be friends of the you know, the people. And this is something which varies from what shall I say, communities to communities. In certain communities the police are respected and not feared, but in other places,
no, but at least in India it isn't.
No, in many places, in across the various states, there are a lot of differences. You go to the northeast, to the east, it's a little different. You come here, it's different. You know, here even a constable thinks, well, he's the lord and master of the earth that he trods upon, and his behavior is totally different.
सर मेरा ख्याल हमेशा ये रहा कि पुलिस किसी भी स्टेट दी उस तरह दी हुंदी जिद्दां दे लोग हुंदे ने उत्थों दे.
बिल्कुल, that is also true, but you have to, you know, when you join the police, you have to be told that look, you are no more there from the society that you have come. You have the mandate of the law to enforce, and therefore you have to change your own personal beliefs and attitudes.
तो शायद इसलिए मैं ये भी कहना चाहना कि ये यूपी च जो कुछ इस तरह वापरिया पुलिस वाले वालों, शायद वेस्ट बंगाल च इस तरह ना वापरदा.
नहीं, ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ
ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ,
ਇਸ ਹੱਦ ਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ नहीं देखिया. देखो
मैं ही कह रहा कि शायद
West Bengal में भी we can't. Anyway, I don't want to get into that.
On a limited point, what happened in UP or what happens in Haryana all the time also shows the amount of discipline that the police force per se is maintaining.
In fact, in West Bengal, which reminds me, a woman was raped a couple of months ago. The police never lodged the complaint. The chief minister turned around and said she called it upon herself.
Yeah, but
I mean, come on.
But you see, look at the hue and cry. If it had happened somewhere like here, everything would have shut down, and that would have been the end of the matter. The media raised its voice. Some of the lady in question, the one who investigated the case.
The point remains the police. When the woman distraught, the woman goes, a rape victim goes to the police station asking for help. She doesn't get it.
No, but why?
Why
with each passing day, it's the media's. It is a reaction of the media, which ultimately is spurring everybody to action. Why people are not doing their job per se on their own?
Yes, it doesn't happen like that. I agree with you. I mean, I don't know the answer to that. It's just that
and again, that
people work under certain pressure.
Even that was brought up by the media, that issue.
She went to the media and that whole story was flashed. But what I mean to say is that of course these are all, you know, sort of variations. Somewhere it's worse, somewhere it's not so bad, but it's bad all along.
This particular incident of the UP police man, this DIG saying all this was caught on camera. I don't know what all things people are saying to, what the police is saying to the people. What happens in thanas? If you have spy cameras in thanas, you will see exactly what the manner the police deals with the common man. I mean, that will bring
And
out
not just
shocking
UP.
stories.
It's
from across the
anywhere.
Thanas.
It could be Punjab, it's Haryana, it's all
It could be
over.
anywhere, yes.
And this particular incident, of course, was caught there. But again, Adamjit, the approach to social issues. Law ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਪਾਸੇ ਹੈਗਾ ਪਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੂਟ ਥਾਈ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਕੱਢੋਗੇ
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰੂਟ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚਣਾ ਤੇ ਰੂਟ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਇਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਕੂਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਏਗਾ ਇਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਛੋਟੇ ਲੈਵਲ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਔਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਜ਼ਾਤੀ ਖਿਆਲ ਹੈ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਅਗਲੀ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਅਲਾਮਤਾਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਸਮੱਸਿਆਵਾਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਪਰ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਲਿਟਰੇਚਰ ਨੇ ਔਰ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਲੜਕੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਤਾਕਤ ਨੇ ਕੁਝ ਅਧਿਕਾਰ ਲਿੱਤੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਔਰਤ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਥਾਂ ਬਣਾਈ ਹੈ ਸੋਸਾਇਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਆਦਰਸ਼ਕ ਥਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਗਲਤਫਹਿਮੀ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਕਿ ਮੇਰੇ ਆਸ-ਪਾਸੇ ਜਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਕੰਟਰੀਜ਼ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਜਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਸਟੇਟਸ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਸਟੇਟ ਦੀ ਔਰਤ ਸਲਾਈਟਲੀ ਬੈਟਰ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਹਦਾ ਕਾਰਨ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦਾ ਲਿਟਰੇਚਰ ਹੈ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਹਦਾ ਕਾਰਨ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦਾ ਥੀਏਟਰ ਹੈ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਹਦਾ ਕਾਰਨ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦਾ ਮੀਡੀਆ तो ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੁਝ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮਸ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਲਿਟਰੇਚਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਥੀਏਟਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਔਰ ਜਨਰਲ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅੰਦਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਇਹ ਸੈਂਸਿਟਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਏਗਾ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਔਰ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਪਏਗਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਬੱਚੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਰਗੀਆਂ ਨੇ
yeah last word I have to close
sorry the literature thing the literature theatre has an impact but then what far more than what he's talking about is the television what are we showing on television
last words
मेरा कहना है कि एम्पावरमेंट मस्ट है वुमेन दी जो तक ਅਸੀਂ एम्पावर नहीं करेंगे और मैं अपना एक्सपीरियंस भी शेयर करना चाहूंगी टू माय माइंड जो वुमेन वीकर सेक्शन तो आ रही हैं they are more empowered because they
have to fight for it
they are fighting
so when a woman has to go around fighting she will make a position for herself well I'll have to leave it at that thank you so much for joining me
thank you.
Well sensitization that's one way out the other of course is more integration of women in the forces with India getting younger by the day a fresh approach and outlook are imperative and then what really works public ridicule and official censure unless and until those who wield power are made to get a sense of what's acceptable and what is just not things really won't change well that's what we have for Prime thank you for watching